All right, so here at Big Ones, we just got the first round of the new Kalama Performance E2 subfoil boards, and man, they are beautiful this year. I just wanted to run through the differences between the two constructions, the size ranges, and maybe the quick highlight on what makes the 2020s different than last year's 2019. Let's start with the construction. Over here, we've got the new PVC construction, offered in three sizes, a 6.0, a 6.6, and a 7.2, and we're looking at the 6.6 right now. The 6.6 has almost 140 liters of volume. This is going to be a really great board for entry-level riders who need the stability and volume. Offered for 2020 is a track system or a GoFoil direct mount. So these are plug and play for GoFoil foils, but will accommodate any foil on the market. The PVC construction also this year comes with a new keel fin box right here, which is an FCS2. And with the board, you actually get a keel fin, allowing for the keel fin to drop right into this FCS2 fin box, but you do have to get the set screws for it. One thing that I've been playing around with my E2 is just a standard FCS2 Performer large center fin that is really just plug and play, and it just snaps into place, clicks in. So no set screws needed. So this is the PVC construction, retails for $17.99. It's a work of art. They really did a beautiful job at the Kinetic factory in Vietnam to get this thing looking like a piece of art. So here is the carbon version. Now the carbon is going to be offered in 6 different sizes, ranging from 5 foot to just over 6 feet. We're looking at the 5'8" right here. 5'8" is by 29 1/4 and 117 liters. So anybody who was on like last year's 6.0 or even 6.6, you're going to be able to really downsize quite a bit and still maintain some volume. You can see that on both of these boards, there's a handle positioning spot that can be moved to the right if you're left foot forward, or you can move it to the left if you're right foot forward. Also, that comes complete with these boards are a set of foot straps. So you can set your foot straps up at a 45-degree angle right here if you're left foot forward, or 45 like here if you're goofy foot. There's also foot strap placements right here for the back foot. So we've noticed a lot of people in the surf are using foot straps. A lot of people here in the gorge downwinding are likely not going to be using the foot straps. The cool thing about these boards is not only do they do well in the surf and great for downwinding, but they're exceptional for wing foiling. And now that wing foiling is really kind of coming into its prime, we're seeing a lot of folks actually buying up these Kalama boards because it gets them up onto foil easy and efficiently on their handheld wings. So wing foiling is the third asset that will drive your foiling to the next level. So let's take a quick look at the differences between this year's 2020 E2 versus last year's all-carbon Kalama elevator board. So this is a very similar dimension. This is 5'8" versus 6'0", but very comparable in terms of volume. 117 liters on this one, 116 liters on this one. I think the first thing I notice is wider tail, bit of a wider nose up here. So you're definitely going to be able to go a little bit shorter for 2020. Another stark difference is the chamfered rail. Definitely cut out a little bit more. And then the nose up here, if you take a look how much more V there is out the nose of the 2020. So that's going to really allow for less touchdowns. So when you're pumping or when you're making turns, less of a tendency for surface area to strike or kiss the water. So yeah, a very similar concept, but I think for 2020, you're going to actually be allowed to ride a little bit shorter than we were last year for 2019. Both carbon boards, 158, 156, similar volumes though. So this is the 2020 Kalama Performance E2, 6 different sizes in carbon, 3 different sizes in PVC. We've got them in stock. Give us a call and we'll get you all set up for your first or maybe your updated foil board for 2020. Thanks for joining me.